So first, let me say welcome. I'm glad you're here. Whether it be somebody invited you because they saw something in you that might be a great coach, or maybe you saw something inside yourself and you thought, I wonder if coaching's for me. Whatever your reason for being here, I'm just glad you're here. You might be wondering what Beachbody coaching is. Maybe you have a little bit of knowledge on it already. Maybe you have no knowledge at all. The purpose of this group, though, is to figure out what it is and to show you the endless opportunities that this company has to offer. So I need you for this week to just open your mind, have a positive attitude, be excited because you're learning something new. Remember, there's no obligation here, but you have to be true to yourself and you have to open up to learn, right? If you're just going to sit there and not take it all in, then you're not going to get what it's worth out of it. So open your mind, have a positive attitude, and be ready to just soak it all in. So what are we? Who are we? What do Beachbody coaches do? Well, we're going to totally dive into that in this group. It's going to be a jam-packed week with lots of information. But let me start off by saying this. Life changers. Now, that might sound completely and ridiculously cliche, if you will, because I feel like a lot of people think that they're life changers, and maybe they are, but I know for a fact I am. Beachbody is a life-changing company in so many ways. You have the chance to make money. You have the chance to help others. You have the chance to drink the best supplement ever, Shakeology, and completely change yourself from the inside out. Of course, we have physical transformations, but we also have emotional and spiritual transformations. So, life-changing, absolutely. We are life changers. Since I began Beachbody, I had a physical transformation first. I lost 65 pounds in 7 months after my first baby, so that was definitely the first aha as a life changer. But then I started impacting other people's lives. I started changing other people's lives and sharing my story. And by doing that, I was helping people set goals. I was helping them achieve their goals and then break their goals beyond means. It's the most rewarding thing for people to message me and say, oh my gosh, I'm down 20 pounds. Oh my gosh, I've lost 18 inches. Oh my gosh, I'm down 3 dress sizes. It's that's life-changing to me. I mean, obviously it's life-changing to them, but that's life-changing to me because I did that. I helped them set that goal, achieve that goal, and burst through that goal. So, again, life-changing, right? So that was my first transformation, was my physical transformation. But then I started meeting all the wonderful people through Beachbody. I reconnected with my upline, Stephanie Valentine. I've met the Stays, Lindsay and Tony, and all the people through Destined for Greatness and Team Fearless. And I can say, honestly, because of these people, I've grown as a person. I've matured a lot. I've learned the true value of what life is really about. I've refocused myself and really given myself the opportunity to really take life for granted, and not for granted, and to love every moment and just open myself up. And I didn't know this, but I used to be kind of closed-hearted. I didn't really let people in. I wasn't really secure about myself, so I think that was kind of my guard, was just to not make friendships at all. So through this company and through this life-changing journey, I've grown very much so from the inside. So on top of that, on top of my transformations, I've gone on amazing trips. I've earned amazing prizes, and I just have become a better person. I've got a plethora of friends now, whether they be my customers or my teammates or my team themselves. My life is forever changed, and I owe Beachbody. I really do. And then, on top of that is the financial side. When I first started, I was a stay-at-home mom on maternity leave with no pay. I knew I had to go back to teaching, and every day was a struggle because I didn't want to go back. I didn't want to leave my 6-week-old baby to go back to teaching. So I was lucky enough to be able to stay home for 6 months. This business helped me kind of get through that 6 months, and then once I went back to work, I was able to pay full-time daycare, which was like $223 a week. I was able to pay for a very expensive dairy-free formula for my child. If you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. It's super expensive. And on top of that, I've been able to help with our mortgage payment each month. And at the end of 2016 school year, I will not be returning to work. So, I've had the physical transformation, I've had the emotional transformation, and I've had the financial transformation as well. Actually, today I was able to open up a college savings fund for Dalton, my son, and was able to put in a decent amount of money to start already saving for college on top of the Florida prepay that I already pay for him as well. So, just doors have opened up beyond means, and I have to thank Beachbody Coaching for that. It's been the root of all wonderful things that have happened in the last 10 months. So I just want to kind of show you my side and open up to you on my experience with coaching. I hope that kind of answers a few questions. If not, it maybe helps you connect with me a little bit better so that this week can go really smoothly. You might be here because you're just nosy and you want to know about it. Perfectly fine. You might be here because you want to be a coach to keep yourself accountable. I'm not going to lie, that's the first reason why I wanted to be a coach, because I knew if my entire Facebook newsfeed was watching me, I was going to do my workout. They were depending on me. They were counting on me to do my workouts each day, and that's really was a main driver for me. So that might be the reason why you're here. Maybe you saw your coach. Maybe you were a customer and you saw your coach reach out to you and help you make goals, and you're like, wow, I'd really like to do that for somebody else. Maybe you like to help people and you're wanting to share what you experienced. Welcome. That's awesome. Or maybe you're just ready to stop corporate America because you're sick of your full-time job and you're ready to build a business that's going to replace your full-time income. Welcome. I totally know how you feel. So whatever the case may be, we're just glad you're here. We're glad you're here to listen and learn, and hopefully we can show you a world that tastes good, looks good, right? That you would want to join with us. So again, open your mind up this week. Get excited because you're about to learn a whole bunch of information. And then, of course, if you have questions, I encourage you to ask them in this group. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, that's fine too. You can private message me or the coach that invited you to this group. You can ask them, absolutely. And we're going to be here by your sides the whole time. So don't feel like you're alone. We want to help you. We want to answer all questions. So I'm excited you're here. I can't say it enough. I know I've said it 10 times, but excited you're here and ready to show you the wonderful world of Beachbody coaching. Thanks for